Hi YouTube. So tonight, or today, sorry, we're doing the rest of. We're gonna try to do the rest of story 1 routes. But I'll probably end up breaking it into multiple videos because I still have
the raptures are running wild on the
Arcana,
surface.
and then
We mustn't waste any time
Arcana,
annihilating
and then
them.
student privity. So yeah, this will most likely get broken up into multiple videos. But yeah, for now, we're gonna focus on student Arcana. Or is it Arcana? I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. So let's get into it. Ignore that, because we're not doing story 2 tonight. Hard mode comes out in a couple of days, so we'll try tackling that later this week. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll read this just this once because it's a brand new video. So yeah, and people may have not watched the my first playthrough. So yeah. Okay. Hello, number 7. Looks like you were living it up in your youth and then got smacked right in the back of the head. You'd make the same faces. You woke up to someone just standing over you. Is that so? Sorry for bothering you. First, wait. Should I redo the prologue? Nah. Okay, no, I won't redo the prologue because yeah, you can watch that. You can go to my other video to watch that because it's gonna be the same either way. Yeah. There's nothing different. There's no altering paths in the prologue. Okay. Right. Sorry for bothering you first thing in the morning. What's going on so early? Something came up that I need your help with. Oh? You might not know this, but a new semester is about to kick off at the MMR vocational school. With a bunch of new students coming in, things are bound to get lively. For some reason, I have no idea why, the public seems to have a way worse impression of our school than I expected. The higher-ups are worried that funding might get cut. So this year, we figured we'd try to make the place look a little more normal, like a regular school. And that's how the MMR Vocational School Image Improvement Project was born. And how are you going to pull that off? To improve our image, we're going to hold a festival that the public can take part in. But to make that work, we'll need people who can blend in naturally at the school. Like you, number 7. Wait, so you want me to enroll in the school? Exactly. I want you to keep the atmosphere at the school relaxed. At least just until the festival's over. I already sent you a file with the details. Look it over when you can. Am I going alone? No, 2 others will be joining you. Who are they? Well, they should be here soon. I sent them the file a little while ago. Oh. I'm sure this will be quite memorable for you, number 7. Have fun at school! Ether waves lazily and leaves my room. I got through the file Ether sent me. Turns out I'll be living in the school dorm for a while. Guess I should finish up my work here and start packing. I'm in the middle of everything when... Knock knock. Someone's at my door. Come in. The door whirs as it opens. Hello, Commander. Morning. It's Privity and Arcana. So that means... So you 2 are coming to school with me. That's right. I've been hired as a visiting teacher. Just until the festival, of course. I'm supposed to be some kind of library student assistant or something. Anyway, I'm going in as a student. What about you? Me? I guess I'm just the commander, or maybe more like the examiner, like last time. You didn't bother to read the file Ether said, did you? It says you're supposed to decide for yourself, and prepare whatever role that'll help you fit in naturally. You can become a teacher like Privity, or a student like me. It's totally up to you. Teacher or student? Do you really have to go that far? You really don't get it, do you? It's all about the immersion. The second I step into the school, I'm no longer part of Bestseller Squad. I'll be right in the heart of you. Sunlight streaming through the halls, students laughing everywhere. And then there's you and me. Arcana speaks as if she's in a full-blown musical, striking an overly dramatic pose. Well, she isn't wrong. You've worked with me at the school before, so you should know that better than most. Yeah, I know. Wow, this is a lot more serious than I thought it would be. Hearing you say that makes me a little excited too. Right? Just thinking about it makes your heart race a little. So let's give it our best shot. I'm not about to let this opportunity slip away. Arcana holds out her fist. Well, I'm sure you'll manage just fine, Commander. But there's no harm in getting yourself fired up beforehand, is there? Privity cautiously extends her fist as well. I lightly bump my fist against theirs. Careful not to hit too hard. Living a normal school life actually sounds pretty fun. The days vanish in an instant, and before I know it, the day before the new semester has arrived, and I make my way into the dorm at the MMR Vocational School, where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future. Oh wow, this is huge. Looks like this place is originally meant for 4. There are 2 rooms with bunk beds, and a spacious living room and kitchen sit in the middle. It almost feels too big for just one person. I guess I should unpack first. Pull my things out of the suitcase, carefully arranging them. Clothes, books, and supplies will all find their spot. Finally, I pull out what might be the most important item for this task. I hold it carefully for a moment, feeling its weight. It's a neatly folded set of spare clothes. This is the student route, right here. I'm not sure yet, but if I'm going to be a student, I'll need more than this uniform, some casual clothes at least. I hang the carefully pressed outfits on the hanger, smoothing out each fold as I go. Whew, I guess everything's more or less sorted. It's 7 in the evening. It's way too early to go to bed, but there's nothing to do while just lounging around. Maybe I should check out the school a bit. I don't have time to see the whole campus, so just one area would do. Where should I go? Since I'm doing Arcana route, I'll go back to the library. Ponder for a moment, then make my way to the library. The quiet hum of the library is briefly interrupted by the soft scrape of an opening door. The spring breeze flows in through the open window, carrying the golden light of the evening sunset. By the window, someone's blue hair flutters gently in the breeze. Oh, she's totally asleep. Arcana is fast asleep, completely unaware of what's happening. What should I do? I approached her carefully last time as a teacher, so I'll call out to her this time. Arcana. Her eyelids flutter slightly, then slowly open. For a moment, she stares at me drowsily. Then her eyes curve into a smile.
Oh, you're here.
Hey. What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I sit across from Arcana. Arcana stretches lazily. How long have you been here?
Since morning. Anyway, as part of the library... council? what was it again? Committee? Yeah, that sounds about right. Since I'm part of the library committee, I figured I'd check out my workplace ahead of time. And...
Arcana props her chin on her hand and grins at me.
I knew you'd show up.
What would you have done if I didn't show up?
Oh, I would have just stayed in the library by myself the whole day. And then gone home all lonely. Wait. That's what I always used to do, isn't it? Still, I trusted that you'd come. I figured you'd want to check out this place at least once.
Arcana gets up from her seat.
Tomorrow's the big day, huh? You all set?
More or less.
Yeah, me too.
Arcana's fingertips trace along the bookshelf. What do you mean by that?
I've been getting myself mentally prepared. Physically too, of course, but I'll show you what I mean by that tomorrow.
Arcana smiles and steps closer,
Let's go
taking
grab
my
dinner.
hand.
I haven't eaten a thing since this morning and I'm starving.
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, hold on.
Arcana stops just as she's about to leave the library. What's wrong?
I got so caught up in getting ready for school that I totally forgot something.
Arcana steps closer and suddenly hugs me.
I'm glad you came back safe and sound again.
Arcana lightly taps my chest. Okay. I take the Wheel of Fortune card with a note attached out of my pocket. I'm back. A smile spreads across Arcana's lips when she takes the card.
Yeah. Welcome back. I've missed you.
After dinner with Arcana, I head back to the dorm and rest up for tomorrow. Tidy clothes. These are neat and tidy clothes, very different from the uniform I usually wear. I'm still not used to the idea of being a student. Regardless, I'll do my best to make meaningful memories. At the beginning of youth. Beep, 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 beep. The alarm blares through the room, dragging me out of my sleep. Today is the first day of the new semester. I wash up quickly and grab a light breakfast. Now there's just one last thing to do before I'm ready. I grab the neatly folded clothes and put them on. Gone is my usual uniform. Today I'm dressed in a crisp white shirt, gray pants, and a blue vest that completes the look. So it looks like even though you choose the spare clothes in the beginning, you can still do the teacher route at the end. Okay. I wonder if I look a bit like a student. Standing before the mirror, I turn this way and that to check myself from every angle. Suddenly I freeze, wondering why I'm doing this at my age. Oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. Nope, this isn't going to work. I might as well go to school in my usual uniform. Ding dong. Who could it be? I'm pretty sure Privity is the only one who knows where my room is. So the words as it open. Good morning, Commander. Morning. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not voice now, so I have to do it like this. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's you guys. Wow, what's with the outfits? Oh. As a dignified teacher, it's only proper that I dress accordingly, so I had this specially prepared. I tried putting a little effort into it. What do you think? Do I pull off the whole first love in the library concept? It looks great on you. Thanks. But wait a sec. It's not just us, but what exactly is going on with you? Huh? What do you mean? No, I mean... Picture this. Your locker overflowing with love letters, Girls lining up on the rooftop every day to confess to you. And rumors spreading so much that you become the school's #1 crush. Good grief. That's completely over the top in every way. Commander, surely you can come up with something even more ridiculous or unkempt. You're teasing me, aren't you? The moment they hear my question, they start whispering to each other. Is he doing that on purpose? Like some kind of style or concept he's going for? That might be it. It's kind of annoying, but still better than showing off. I'm starting to have second thoughts about becoming a student. So, what brings you to my room? Oh, it's time to leave, so I came to pick you up. Wanted to make sure you're actually ready, of course. Ready to go? Anything else you need to grab? Oh, I just need to get changed. Get changed? What for? I don't think this really suits me. No, absolutely not. You look amazing right now. Commander, we're running late. Let's get moving. What? I thought we had some time. I read the time wrong. We have to leave now. Got it. I have no choice but to leave the dorm looking like this. So you have second thoughts, and then like the game forces you into they force you into down this path if you choose it. I'll be sitting up front for my speech. You two probably have assigned seats, so you can just find yours and sit down. Sure thing, Miss Privity. Catch you later. Looks like Privity wasn't lying. Quite a few students have already taken their seats in the hall. Familiar faces have gathered in small groups, chatting animatedly amongst themselves. To my surprise, there are also a few I don't recognize. Wait, there are actually students here I don't know? Anime wolf. I found your seat. And look, mine's right next to yours. Looks like we get to sit next to each other. Cool, thanks. Arcana and I settle into the seats with our names on them. I've been wondering, how did we actually get into the school as students? I heard it's not the official enrollment period, so we're just being processed as student transfers. I think there are a few others like us too. Transfer student? Since there are no schools like the MMR vocational school, calling it a transfer is really just a fancy way of saying you're joining as a new student. I see. Test. The speech will start shortly. Everyone, please take your seats. Oh, looks like it's about to start. I've never experienced this before. I'm so excited. Yeah, same here. The speech for the new semester isn't terribly long. Students of MMR Vocational School. Once again, this is Ether speaking. First Ether's short greeting. Hello everyone. My name's Amy and I'll be speaking today as the transfer student representative. Then the usual from the transfer student representative, and then... Hello everyone. I'm Privity of the Triangle Squad. Privity speech begin. Some of you may already know me, while others may not. I'll be teaching you for a short while. I won't claim my classes will be perfect, but I'm confident you'll at least find them worth your time. Privity scans the students with a confident gaze. At that moment, Arcana pokes my arm. What is it? Nothing. Poke Arcana's side. Ah! All eyes turns to Arcana. Sorry. Arcana bows repeatedly to the students nearby, before shooting me a glare. You can't just go and do that. You okay? That caught you off guard. Yeah, my side's super ticklish. I see. Look at her, a cute face. What? Take this. Both of Arcana's index fingers go straight for my side. Way too slow. They turn through my guard and jab into my side. Ah! I can feel everyone's eyes burning into me. Sorry. Hey, why are you going so fast? You're just too slow. While I goof off with Arcana, Privity's speech ends. Everyone bursts into applause for Privity. And just like that, the speech for the new semester comes to an end. Sunlight streams down the familiar corridor. A sight I haven't laid eyes on for a long time. I grab the door handle and open the door. Yo, teacher! Teacher! Hello, teacher. Familiar faces greet me warmly. Hey, teacher, what's this about? I saw you at the speech thing earlier and didn't even recognize you at first. I heard Miss Privity will be teaching here for a while too. Did you come here with her? I'm Ray. You're making teacher uncomfortable. So, have you really come back to teach? Well... Hey, could you step aside for a sec? Arcana? Everyone? What? Huh? You're all way too cute. Wait, are you really my classmates? Am I going to survive this? This is going to be tough. Seriously. I don't think I've seen you before. Who are you? Hello, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Go bell rings. Door slides open. The bell is rung and you're still standing around. The bell's rung and you're still standing around chatting? Even if it's the first day, you shouldn't be slacking off already. Isn't it weirder that the teacher shows up the second the bell rings? You weren't seriously waiting out there, were you? Could you at least say I'm thoroughly prepared? Anyway, everyone take your seats. Students who have been hanging around at the front of the classroom all take their seats. Since the new semester's starting, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Privy, and I'll be in charge of Class P during my term. As you heard in my speech earlier, I'll make sure your time here is enjoyable, so you'd better look forward to it. Alright, the three new transfer students, please come to the front. Arcana and I step forward. Amy, the transfer student representative who gave a speech earlier, moves to the front as well. Huh? Why is teacher over there? Maybe he just went up front because he's a teacher? Alright, the three of you, please introduce yourselves. They're gonna flip when they see that I'm posing as a student. Hello, my name is Amy, and I've recently transferred to the MMR Vocational School. I'm excited to be here, and it's great to meet you all. Hi everyone, I'm Arcana, here as the library student assistant. Like Miss Privity, I'll only be here for a short while. Can't wait to get to know you all. And finally, Anime Wolf, please introduce yourself. Hello. I'll be joining your class this time as a student. It's nice to meet you. Wow, really? That sounds fun. Alright, you three can sit wherever you like. Where should I sit? Hey, why don't we transfer students all sit together? It'll be fun getting to know each other. Sure, let's sit together. Alright, that spot's all yours. Arcana places me in the very back row by the window. Isn't that the seat where the male lead in comics always sits? Oh, you know about that kind of thing too. She's praising me with all the tropes. Arcana gestures to the seat beside me. And what does that make this seat? Come on, answer me. Transfer students in the back, hurry and take your seats. Yes, Miss Privity. Arcana drags her desk right up to mine, sits down, props her chin on her hand, and stares at me. Alright then. Let's begin the first lesson. The buzz of chatter dies down just as the teacher starts speaking. I hope we can get along well. Arcana's whisper drifts on the warm spring air flowing through the open window. First class with Arcana. Now then, we begin the first class. Of course, I know it's the start of a new semester, so I don't plan on jumping straight into a serious lesson. Privity begins a lesson that feels more like an orientation. The only thing is, ever since class started, Arcana has been resting her chin on her hand staring at me. I gesture with my chin to tell her to look forward. She shakes her head. Hehe. It seems pointless. Arcana writes something in her notebook. She tears off the corner, folds it, and secretly slips into my hand. Read it. In big round letters, the note reads, "Meet me at the stairs at the end of the hallway." Miss Privity, may I go to the restroom? Sure, go ahead. Arcana flashes me a smile and leaves the classroom. Follow Arcana. Miss Privity, may I go to the restroom as well? Yes, go ahead. I open the classroom door and step into the hallway. The soft sounds of ongoing lessons drift out from other classrooms. The stairs at the end of the hallway. From far away, I see Arcana hopping and waving her hand at me. She looks cute with her hair like that in pseudo pigtails. Or twin tails, I don't know. What did you say to get out of class? I said I was going to the restroom. Miss Privity didn't say anything? She did look a little displeased. As we walk down the hallway, Arcana casually takes my hand. We wander through the quiet school together. It's really quiet when classes are going on. It almost feels like a completely different place. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating. Oh, right. You said you don't remember your school days, right? Or your childhood? You know about that too? Of course. I wrote it down myself in the volume 1 page 81 of the Countess records. Why does that feel slightly unnerving? That's just part of my job. Yeah, she's like the librarian of all the she's like this all the secret records librarian kind of thing. Arcana slows her steps slightly. I really wanted to experience something like this. You mean going to school? Yes. Well, that too, but... Arcana's grip on my hand tightens ever so slightly. Skipping class together and wandering around the school. I really wanted to try that. Arcana looks up at me and grins. I interlock fingers with Arcana. Oh, I was waiting for the right time to do that. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything else? If I tell you, will you do it with me? If it's possible. Then I'll show you. There's something I've been preparing for a day like this. What is it? Let's see if we can help make your ideal school day date come true. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. Ah, I put it in my right pocket, but Arcana swings our intertwined hand. Her right hand is holding my left. I don't think I can take it out while holding your hands. Can you take it out for me? Huh? Come on. But I can't take it out with my right hand either. Is that so? Then Arcana raises our joined hands above our heads and slips into the space between my arms. It ends up looking like I'm hugging Arcana from behind. How about now? From behind, I can see that Arcana's ears are bright red. She's blushing. I carefully reach into our pockets and pull out the paper inside. A note? Yep, I wrote everything down there. I unfold the note. At the top, thick pen strokes have crossed something out. Right below that are the words, "My youth bucket list." Look here. Arcana leans against my chest and points to the middle of the note. Skipping class and wandering around the school. Yep, we just did that. And then there's this one. Arcana points to the bottom of the note, getting a back hug. Yep. Arcana leans against my chest, and slightly turns her head to look up at me. Thank you. Does this count as something you did? It's basically the same thing. Arcana turns her head back and looks out the window. You know, I just wrote those down as they came to mind, so there are some really ridiculous ones. But even so, let's do them, together. Arcana releases my hand and turns to face me. You promise? Promise. I pinky swear with Arcana. Arcana holds out the note. You giving it to me? Yes, keep it safe. After wandering around the school a little longer, we head back to our classroom, still holding hands as we walk through the quiet hallway. Bucket list. There are so many things I want to do with you. See this list? I've made 10 more just like it. You think I'm joking? Oh, it makes me sad that you don't understand how I feel. Look, this is my pouty face. Lunch break and club exploration. Morning class is finished, and it's time for lunch. Let's get lunch together. Huh? Arcana takes out a lunchbox from her bag. No. Huh? It's far too massive to be even called a lunchbox. What is that? It's obviously a lunchbox. As soon as Arcana opens the lid, I see rice balls decorated with cute expressions. What do you think? Don't they look delicious and super cute too, right? Yeah. Just like Arcana said, the food looks absolutely delicious. Did you make all of this yourself? Of course. I woke up at the crack of dawn this morning to make it. So that's why you were almost late. That goes back to the prologue. When you hold the gate for her, when we choose to hold the gate or close the gate for her. No, I could do this with my eyes closed. Can I try some? No. Arcana picks up an octopus sausage with her chopsticks and holds it out to me. Here, say ah. Huh? Go on. Imagine you're a transfer student with an underclassman harboring unrequited love for you. Who poured all her feelings into a lunchbox she spent all night preparing. Hurry, say ah. Who said it's unrequited? Right? It's really Wait, what? I pick up the octopus sausage. Oh, that was great. It just hit me. Putting the moves on now, just like I did with Privity in the teacher route. Alright, I pick up the octopus sausage Arcana dropped and put it in my mouth. That's good. Oh, I stun-locked her. Sausages are just good to begin with. And I only grilled it, nothing fancy. Arcana holds out a piece of rolled omelette. Judging by her worried expression, it's safe to assume she made this herself. It's good. Really? Yes. Really, really? Really, really. Oh, really, really? Arcana makes a strange sound and puckers her lips. Are you okay? I don't think I can control my expression. Man, I really did something there with just one sentence. Arcana feigns a stern look and starts feeding me the rest of the side dishes one by one. A while later, after feeding me to her heart's content, Arcana finally starts eating. If I want this to be an enjoyable meal, I should come up with a conversation topic. What should we talk about? Ask her what she wants to do, ask about her cooking. Let's ask about her cooking. Kana, do you like cooking? Cooking? I'm okay at it, I guess. I can't really do anything super fancy though. Still, Arcana picks up a slice of kiwi and holds it out to me. I can at least cook well enough that my future husband won't starve. Yeah. Arcana picks up a slice of kiwi for herself and eats it. And she absently bites down on her chopsticks as she thinks. Yeah. Being good at something and actually liking it are two different things. You know? That's true. I've never really thought about it that way. Could you tell me one more time that the food's delicious? It's delicious. Definitely better than Emma's cooking. But that's not a high bar to clear. Without a word, Arcana puts the last piece of kiwi into my mouth and begins packing up the lunchbox. Arcana? I just realized something for the first time in my life. Arcana closes the lunchbox lid and pokes my cheek. I guess I really do like cooking. After school. Anyway, well, let's go check out the clubs. Before I even have a chance to think it over, Arcana drags me along and we begin touring the clubs. We start with the familiar ones: Literature Club, Broadcasting Club, Band, Art Club, and so on. Secret Passage Exploration Club? Oh, that's Zora's. What's that even supposed to be? Seriously, what? Never mind. Even the really bizarre clubs that shouldn't exist, we end up checking out almost every club, but... Okay, maybe not. I was just going off of the skin she's getting, and Nikkei usually does make the skins canon, so yeah. Or at least the gacha skins. Arcana doesn't look particularly impressed. Don't see anything you like? Yeah, nothing really stands out and makes me think, this is it. Maybe I should just join something decent enough and call it a day. Why don't you form a club of your own? I really do want to do club activities. What? Nothing's calling out to you. Then start something of your own. So, what do you want to do? A divination club, maybe? Well... A divination club does sound nice, or maybe a photography club. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. So if there's something I want to do, I should just go for it, right? Something about you seems different. Nah, it's just your imagination. But juggling multiple things at once might be hard, right? Well, it's not impossible, but you'll have other school events to deal with too. Right. Either a divination club or a photography club. I guess I'll pick one of those two. Both suit you well, Arcana. Yeah. I honestly really like both, which actually makes it harder to decide. 10 minutes later. Whatever, I'll just decide later. We already did a bunch of things from my list today. Yeah. Let's do something else today. Like what? Something easy. Arcana holds out her hand. Like heading back to the dorms together while holding hands. Okay. Arcana and I stroll slowly hand in hand. As I walk her back to the dorms. Physical training. Is that everyone? For today's special lesson, we're doing physical training. Anyway, well, you've been excelling in the theory classes, but your results in the practical evaluations have been pretty dismal. In other words, your stamina is lacking. It's because I'm not a Nikkei. That's nothing but an excuse. How is that an excuse? So you will undergo stamina training. The other students will warm up and take some time to assess their stamina. Yay, I was starting to get tired of all those weird special lessons. Finally get to take it easy today. Naru, it's time to check your stamina. Stamina check. Battery. 128 hours of operation remaining. All stamina checks are done. Excuse me. You need to check your own stamina, not Naru's. Naru's the one who runs them around the most anyway. Amy, are you confident about your stamina? I'm not really big into running myself. I'm not very confident, but I do think this will be a great lesson. Tactics are important when you're up on the surface, but in the end, it all comes down to stamina. Could she be an Elysian model? Because, tactics. Long distance running, endurance, and perseverance. These are all crucial. You're certainly fired up. Being amongst Nikes in a physical training class. It's kinda scary. Now then, let's do some warm-up exercises before we start our run. Everyone pair up. Everyone quickly pairs up with their friend. I wonder who would team up with me. Then Arcana standing there looking bored without a partner. And then Privy looking around at all the students. Who should I do my warm-up stretches with? Arcana, because this is the Arcana route. I walk over to Arcana. Arcana, let's pair up. Arcana's bored, almost lonely expression brightens instantly. Yeah, sure. Hey, are you good at exercising? Are we still doing that roleplay? Hehe. This is just a warm-up, so try doing this. I bend forward while standing and grab my ankles. I'm not that flexible, but this much should be. Arcana stays almost completely upright, only stretching her arms straight forward. What are you doing? I'm stretching. Let's try something else. I sit on the floor and spread my legs. Sure enough, my inner thighs are screaming in protest thanks to my lack of flexibility. Sit like this and then... Huh? Arcana crouches down in front of me, watching me. What is it? You seriously think I'm gonna sit like that with this short skirt? Oh. You're right, that won't do. Right? I don't mind if it was just you, but there are other people around. I mean, they're all girls, though. Arcana stands up and holds out her hand. Let's do something else. Something we can do together. Okay, then. Then I grab Arcana's hand to stand up. Huh? Even though I barely put any weight on her. There's no support from her at all, and I fall flat on my butt. Huh? Tumbles into my arms. Wow, you're really strong. You didn't do that on purpose, did you? What do you think? After finishing warm-ups with Arcana, who is stiff enough to put a lot to shame, we start running around the gym as Privy instructed. After a few laps, I can feel the sweat starting to build. The gym shirt I'm wearing is starting to feel a bit stifling. You've got this, Emil. Man, this event has definitely put me out of hating saying my name in this game because of it like cutting it off after a certain amount of characters. I stop for a moment in front of Arcana, who's sitting in the stands watching. Huh? What is it? Here. I take off my gym shirt and drape it over Arcana's head. What? Hold on to this for me. Okay. Leaving Arcana behind along with my shirt, I start running again. Phew. When gym class ends, I head back to the stands again, but... I wonder if she's been sniffing it. Huh? Arcana is nowhere to be seen. I look around, then approach a student who's heading out. Her name was Amy, I think. Hey Amy, can I ask you something? Yes? Girl who was here, I mean... The student with long blue hair. Do you see where she went? Ah, you mean Arcana? Oh, you know her? Yeah, we've met. She's my dorm roommate. She went back to the dorms earlier. She said she needed to change clothes. Thanks. No problem. After saying goodbye to Amy, I head toward the dorms. Okay. It's not a bad ending yet. An incident at the dormitory. I arrived near the dormitory building, but I spot a familiar figure disappearing into the dorm. follow Arcana inside. Aquamarine colored hair disappears down the far end of the hallway. I walk down the hallway toward the corner. Blue hair peeks out from around the corner. Keep walking. Boo! Hi. What? You didn't get scared? I could see your hair. Oh. Arcana grabs her hair and examines it. I guess my hair's gotten longer, so I miscalculated. Now that you mention it. Arcana's hair almost reaches her calves. When we first met, it was around your hips, right? Yeah, I've been growing it ever since. Isn't it uncomfortable when it's that long? Well, I guess if they eat and stuff also, that means they grow hair too. Isn't it uncomfortable when it's that long? It is. Washing and drying is a huge chore, but still. Arcana gently sways the tip of her hair in front of me. What do you think? That's pretty, right? Let's go. I need to return your gym uniform. Arcana takes my hand. I follow Arcana into her dorm room. Welcome. Oh right, sorry for the intrusion. So it looks just like a standard Nikkei dorm from the outpost then. I do have a roommate, but she won't be coming right away, so it's fine. We're talking about Amy, right? She mentioned it earlier when I was asking where you went. Yep. And what about you? Me? Who's your roommate? I have my room to myself. What? Is your room better than ours too? Yeah. Wow, special treatment. It's a double room, but we only have one closet. I guess since everyone wears a uniform, we don't exactly have that many clothes too. Arcana opens the closet. You already put my shirt in there? Of course. Everything has to be neatly organized. Arcana takes out my gym shirt off the hanger. Even so. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. On entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. Oh, so she's changed since then. You know, I don't have any memory of that. You know I don't have any memory of that time. Phantom said you've always been that way. Arcana puffs out her cheeks while looking at me. Anyway, Arcana. Yes? How should I put this? What is it? Seem a bit different from before. Arcana drops the clothes she's holding. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to take a drink. That isn't what people say before they break up with someone. Or isn't that what people say before they break up with someone? First is that, then I liked you better before, or I just don't feel that spark anymore. No. It's nothing like that. How should I put it? You seem more honest. You were always expressive to begin with, but now it feels like there's even more range to your emotions. Getting sulky, getting angry, things like that. Arcana picks up my gym uniform she dropped and shakes it off. That might be true. I certainly feel more comfortable than I did before. So I'm a bit more casual, more natural. Isn't in the way I treat you? Does that mean you stopped putting on an act? It's a little different from that. There's no girl in the world who doesn't put on a bit of an act. Especially in front of someone she's interested in. Yeah. How should I put it? Arcana looks down at my gym shirt. I feel like I've started to have certain expectations. Expectations? Yep. It feels like even if I act like this, you'll accept it. Or rather that I hope you will. Hope you'll cherish me and find me cute no matter what version of myself I am. I hope you'll like me no matter what side of me you see. That kind of expectation. You know, Anime Wall? At that moment, I heard the sound of someone entering the door code. I think Amy is back. Arcana quickly moves away from me and looks around. You've gotta hide. Okay. I hurriedly look for a place to hide. There aren't many choices and time is tight. Hide in the bed. My gaze briefly goes to the open closet, but I remember Arcana saying there's only one closet. Amy is sure to change clothes when she gets back. Quickly lie flat on Arcana's bed and pull the blanket over me. I feel Arcana straighten the blanket so it doesn't look suspicious and sit down on the bed. Hey! Oh, hey, you're back early. Yeah. By the way, did you run into Anime Wall by any chance? He was looking for you earlier. Oh, yeah. We met up right out front and talked, yeah. Soon I hear the sound of Amy opening the closet. If I'd hidden in the closet, yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Well, aren't you going to shower? No, I already showered at school, so I'm going straight to bed. Is that so? If you don't mind, do you want to step out for a short walk? I've heard that if you take a walk before bed, you sleep super well. Sorry, let's go next time. I'm a bit tired today. Oh, okay. Even after that, Arcana tries her best to lure Amy outside somehow, but I can feel Amy climbing into the bed next to us instead. Okay. Whew. Well, I was about to say, like, okay, I guess there was no right answer there. Kinda lets out a small sigh. And I hear the sound of her changing clothes.
Shh.
Oh, his voice now. Arcana slips under the blanket. Oh, that's nice.
Move over a bit. Look at you all sweaty. Are you nervous?
Of course I am.
Just stay still and you'll be fine. I've noticed these past few days that Amy sleeps with her earphones in.
Arcana wipes the sweat beading on my forehead.
Let's wait a little longer, then sneak out. Until then...
Arcana wraps her arms around my waist and buries her face in my chest.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Okay. How can I not in a situation like this?
That's fair. Just keep it in your head, okay? Honestly, I'd be sadder if you didn't have any of those thoughts in a situation like this.
I picked the right choice. After nuzzling her cheek against my chest for a while, Arcana lets out a small giggle. What is it?
Nothing. This whole situation's kind of funny, that's all. I never expected anything like this to happen.
Me neither. You know, I think this is actually a little better than the Privity being locked in the closet with Privity. Just slightly. Although the prologue showed Arcana sleeping differently. Or not the prologue, the opening cinematic. Me neither.
Still, doesn't it kind of feel like this is what being young is about?
A bit.
Little episodes like this.
Arcana traces her fingertips across my palm.
You can imagine, the girl had a lot of mixed feelings. She used the boy's gym uniform as an excuse to invite him into her room.
Oh, she's talking, yeah.
But she probably hadn't thought about what would happen after. Actually, maybe she chose not to think about it. Because it's scary and overwhelming. Hold my hand.
I take Arcana's hand in
Good.
mine.
Now we just hold hands and fall asleep.
Wait, we're going to sleep?
Yeah, I am at least. You can't. You still have to sneak out later after all.
Rude. After I wait until Amy falls into a deeper sleep. Arcana smiles and snuggles further into my arms.
Stay with me until I fall asleep.
Arcana closes her eyes as if intent on falling asleep. Soon, her breathing evens out. About 30 minutes later, I carefully slip out of the bed. Both Amy and Arcana seem to be fast asleep. I gently smooth Arcana's bangs as she sifts lightly in her sleep. Sweet dreams. Arcana's eyes flutter open slightly. Then she reaches out and cups my cheek.
This is already a dream.
Yeah. After that, I sneak out of the dorm and make it back to my room safely, where I try to get some sleep. A new friend and club selection. The school bell rings. That's all for today's class. Good work, everyone. After Privity leaves the classroom, the previously quiet room regains its liveliness in an instant. And let's eat lunch. Arcana takes out her lunchbox, a sight that has become familiar by now. But there's a new addition today. Today's lesson wasn't easy. Really? I thought it was manageable. You were just doodling in your book, Arcana. Keep it down. Thanks to Arcana becoming fast friends with Amy, the three of us now hang out during lunch after school. Amy! What are you doing after school today? I don't really have any plans. What about you, Arcana? Anime and we're gonna sing some karaoke. I mean, we were planning to, but I should probably go sort out the library. It'll be better if I put it off any longer. Right. You came to manage the library, didn't you? I haven't actually seen you working in the library. Hey! Why don't we go together? I'll help. Really? Sure. I've been wanting to take a good look around the library anyway. Great, thanks. You shouldn't coddle her like that. She'll end up spoiled. Wow, that's exactly what Phantom says. From what I've heard about this Phantom person, I kind of feel a sense of kinship. I finally make a friend my own age and you're saying something like that. Huh? Really? You seem so outgoing. I thought you'd have lots of friends. Well... You'll realize how weird she is once you know her. That's supposed to mean... Arcana lightly smacks my shoulder. I think I get what you mean. Yeah, we can't tell her the real reason she doesn't have any friends, which is because she loses her memory almost daily. Amy picks up a piece of vegetable tempura and takes a bite. Anyway, well, you've known Arcana for a long time, right? Was she always like this? Yeah, isn't she adorable? Arcana's back as she chokes. Just eat this. Arcana puffs out her cheeks and feeds me some inari sushi. Seeing how readily I accept the sushi, Amy lets out a small laugh. Is it good? It is. After the meal ends in a pleasant atmosphere, Arcana tidies up the lunchboxes and plops a sheet of paper onto the desk. Club activity application form? Yeah, we said we'd start a club last time, remember? Time to decide. Club, huh? There are two choices, a photography club or a divination club. Photography club? Yep, a club where we take lots of photos. Is that so? Amy studies the camera Arcana takes out, lost in thought. And the divination club would be... Actually, what exactly would we do? Fortune telling, I suppose? With tarot cards or crystal balls and stuff. That's true. But is that all we would do? Kind of points to the application form. So what do we write here in the activities section? We will predict the fate of the world and read Enemy World's love fortune? Stuff like that. Well, which do you prefer, Amy? I'm not sure. I don't really know much about divination or occult stuff. Really? I was kind of hoping the three of us could run the club together. Arcana glances at me. Do whatever you want, Arcana. Yeah, I don't really mind either way. I'm not very good at choosing things like this. This won't do. Arcana grabs her bag and stands up. Arcana, let's grab something good to eat and think about it some more. Arcana hauls Amy and me to our feet, and swiftly ushers us out of the classroom. Arcana continues to mull it over even after we go to the cafe. Is it really that hard to decide? Yes. You only get one chance to choose. If we try to do both, we'll just end up half committing to each. And then things just wouldn't work out. Arcana steers the remaining ice in her cup with a straw. Anyway, well, yes? You pick. Ah, darn. Okay. Cute camera must be the key of darkness for this route then. Okay. I think the divination club would be better. Divination club then. Kind of beams and glances over at Amy, subtly gauging her reaction. You said you weren't that interested in it, right, Amy? You need at least 3 people to start a club, right? I'll put my name down for now. Oh, okay. But I'm not planning on actually participating. I'm not particularly interested in divination. When Amy whispers something to Arcana, Arcana's face turns bright red. What is it? Nothing. It's nothing. And so we write our names on the club application form. While Amy writes her name last, Arcana fidgets with my hand. Anime wall? Thank you for indulging me every time. I'm the best, aren't I? Hearing you say that yourself makes me not want to admit it. By the way, Amy finishes writing her name, puts the pen away, and suddenly speaks up. Yeah? Yes? What about the library? Oh! Divination club, just the 2 of us. And so Arcana and I are officially formed our very own divination club. Arcana sits across from me in the club room. She deliberately puts on an air of mystery and peers into a crystal ball. What do you see? That's not how you ask. And how am I supposed to? You should ask, do you see anything? Because I can't see anything at all. I mean, come on, there's no way you can see the future or fate just by staring into a glass ball. Isn't that what fortune tellers and prophets are supposed to do? That's true, but I'm neither of those. Then what are you? I'm a cold, ruthless, and professional city woman. Let's see. Arcana places both hands on the crystal ball and falls deep into thought. Right now, oh, I see it. My future. Isn't it usually impossible to see our own future? That may be true for ordinary prophets, but I'm not ordinary at all. I'm in a class of my own. In other words, a legendary prophet like no other. Dozens of retorts come to mind. But Arcana looks so happy that I decide to let it go. Oh, isn't that... Arcana hurriedly takes out some stones, spreads them across the desk, and begins to study them seriously. Ooh, I see... Now I get it. you say it's a secret, I'm like, what is it? It's a secret. I'm just kidding, you don't have to glare at me like that. With stuff like this, atmosphere and momentum make up about 200% of it. If you grab their attention like this right from the start, Arcana spreads tarot cards across the desk. Even if things don't quite add up, I'll just go along with it. Isn't that just a scam? Hey now. Like I said before, it's kind of like counseling. People only see what they want to see, and believe what they want to believe. Arcana flips over one card, the star. Or the star. Arcana hesitates and flips over another card, the moon. Aren't you supposed to flip 3 cards? Oh right, yeah. Arcana starts to flip another card but stop. This is boring. Let's do something else. Next up, there's probably a bad card. Arcana takes a wooden board with letters on it. A Ouija board. Spirit board. What do you do with that? To put it simply, you summon a spirit and ask it things. I figured it'd be more fun if we did it together. What are you planning to ask? About that, there are more restrictions than you'd think. There are some things you're not supposed to ask. Man, these spirits sure are strict. Right? I mean, they should be grateful a living person is even talking to them. Anyway, I'll give you a rough explanation, so listen up. As Arcana begins to explain various things, I suddenly speak up. Hold on. You used to do stuff like this when you were alone at the Forbidden Library, right? Yeah, pretty much. Because you were lonely? Arcana sets the planchette down. Actually, one of the biggest taboos with a spirit board is using it alone. But honestly, ghosts and curses don't really scare me. I just wanted anyone to talk to. Why did things suddenly get like this again? Huh? I've told you all that before. All of it. Arcana gets up from her seat and walks over briskly. She sits down next to me and hooks her arm around mine. That was all before I met you, though. I got it. But why are you not calling me by my name anymore? Because this is something I'm saying to you as a fellow classmate, not as an upperclassman. Huh? Aren't we the same grade, though? It's just one of those things. Anyway. Don't keep bringing that up, okay? I've been really happy since I met you. Even now, being with you is so much fun. Got it. Well then. Arcana picks up the spirit board's planchette. Let's start again. Starting with the spirit board. Spend the entire day listening to Arcana lecture me about all kinds of fortune-telling and occult-related things. Later, on the way back after leaving the club room together... Oh right, I'm supposed to have dinner with Amy today. Mind if I come along? Of course. Even if you said you weren't going, I was planning to drag you along. You were? Yep, you only get one school life, after all. It's good to get along with your friends, too, you know? You disagree? It's not that, exactly. It's just that I like spending time alone with you more. Do you like spending time with me, or do you like me? Arcana smiles softly and glances around. Spending this much time together? Just the two of us? It's a first. Yeah. It's not easy getting inside the Forbidden Library that often, after all. Yeah, well, I can come out more often now that I'm used... I can come out more often now than I used to. But it's still only for short periods. Ah, right. Arcana stops and holds out a tarot card. This. It's not the Wheel of Fortune. Earlier, I only flipped 2 cards instead of 3. This was the 3rd. I take the tarot card. It's the Lovers. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a bad card then. That card comes up all the time when I'm with you. It must be fate. I don't think that's what you think it means. Hey, what did I say before? Tarot is all about interpretation. Correct. Arcana starts walking again. I slip the card in my pocket and follow after her. Anime wall? Yes? Thank you for staying with me. I'm really happy we can be alone together. Yeah, me too. The Lover's card. You're curious about what the Lover's card means? Well, it means the one who picked this card will fall in love with the first person of the opposite sex they see, and that person becomes their destiny. That would be Marion then. Sorry, Arcana. Wait, what was this one called? Oh well. After that, I enjoy my school life to the fullest, or rather, as Arcana would put it, I'm enjoying my youth. Then, one day, we'll be ending class a bit early today. Okay, so we're at the end now. I have an announcement to make. It's about the most important event of the semester. As long as it's not something like a mock exam, tension begins to fill the classroom. Phew. I am, of course, referring to the festival. Huh? There's going to be a festival? That's right. As you all know, our school is very closed off. Because of that, the school's public image has gradually worsened. In an attempt to improve our image, we're going to hold a festival that will be open to the public. Oh. So it'll be like the festivals other regular schools have. Yes, that's correct. Each class and club will need to decide on a theme. Wow, that sounds fun. It'll be nice to have a break as well. Wonder what our class will end up doing. It's finally started. The highlight of our time at the school. True. How about this? We can make and sell accessories or keychain. Naira dolls, Naira keychain. That sounds good. Ida's good with her hands too. I'm not really good at that kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much I can help. I haven't made anything like that before either. Won't be fair if someone ends up doing all the work alone. Next. Any other ideas? I never even thought we'd be doing something like a festival. I'm fine with anything as long as it's fun. I think I'll be doing something with my club instead. Everyone tosses around ideas, but nothing gets decided. In that case, I raise my hand. Yes, Enemy Mall? Do you have any good ideas? A maid cafe. Huh? Oh yeah, didn't you say you worked at a maid cafe before, Miss Privity? Oh, does that mean we're going to wear maid outfits? Maid outfits? That sounds a bit embarrassing. Do we really have to wear maid outfits? I doubt they'll expect much from students. I'm sure just saying welcome master would be enough. You think so? Serving customers should be easy enough. Privity's face turns bright red as she glares at me with resentment. It's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put the maid outfit on outside of the actual maid cafe. That's only something for you. Fine. Looks like I don't have a choice. There are no objections at maid cafe. At that moment, Amy quietly raised her hand. Yes, Amy? Do you have a better idea? I don't want to participate. Sorry? Isn't this supposed to be a place where Nikkeis are supposed to train and prove themselves? I didn't come here to make a spectacle of myself. Make a spectacle of yourself? That's not what this is about. With all the pressure you face at school, we just want to give you a little time to enjoy yourself. But earlier you said it was to help improve the school's public image. That's part of it, of course, but that's not the whole reason. We know you're all struggling under the constant pressure of exams. So if I participate in the festival, do we automatically pass the next exam? Festival preparation will take up a lot of our time after all. Well, that's something I've yet to confirm. Oh. Amy immediately gets up and heads to the door. Amy. As soon as the bell stops ringing, Amy leaves the classroom. Together, Arcana and I chase after Amy. In the distance, I see Amy sitting on a bench. Amy? You're already out of breath from running that little? What do you mean? I ran so much. Here, drink some water. Thanks. After Arcana catches her breath, Amy begins to speak about how she was scared before coming to this school, how she felt inadequate and wondered if she could handle it. But with Arcana and I, she's been able to enjoy her time at school, and hearing about the festival brought her back to reality. As Arcana listens with a serious expression, she takes Amy's hand. Alright, how about this? You heard what Miss Privity said earlier. Each club also needs to decide on a theme and concept. Yeah, she did. Doesn't matter whether it's our club or a new one that you join. Either way, that's where you show everyone what you have achieved. Achievements? Yes, that's right. This might sound strange coming from someone who isn't even a proper student, but I think there's a reason they chose to treat us as students throughout this whole experience. If it were just about imparting knowledge and training us, there'd be plenty of other ways to do that, right? That's true. That's why I've decided the theme of what you need to prepare and show, and that is youth. You're going to show everyone the kind of life you're living right now as a student. I'm being serious here. How can I know I can tell how serious that you're taking this kind of thing now. Amy lets out a contented sigh. I'll think about it a little more. Amy stands up. I'm going to talk to Miss Brevity. I was really rude earlier. I should apologize to her first. I also want to have an honest talk with her, the way a young person should. Okay. Amy leaves with a smile. Phew. That took 10 years off my life. Not to mention I nearly lost a dear friend. I don't think it was that big a deal. But you did great. You were pretty cool back there. Thanks. Arcana watches Amy's retreating figure, then suddenly speaks up. Come to think of it, what about you, Anime Wolf? Huh? Well, it's not just about the festival. It is an important event, and it kind of feels like, how shall I put it, the culmination of our youth. But realistically speaking, once the festival ends, our school life ends too. That's true. So, with the time we have left, what do you want to do? Photo, okay, yeah. So this is the true ending. Photo of the three of us, bucket list required. I have bucket list, I need photo of three of us, but in order to have that, I need to get the cute camera. Okay. I want to spend more time alone with you. I want to spend a little more time together, just the two of us. Okay, then let's go. Where to? Somewhere where we can be alone, just the two of us. Normal 02. Are you? Just the two of us. I enter the club room together with Arcana.
Well, if it's here, it's completely legal.
What?
We can be here alone together as much as we want.
No.
Right?
When you put it that way, it sounds kind of shady. Why did you lock the door?
We might get interrupted. By the security guard, or another teacher. Or another student might come in by accident. This is an important moment, and I don't want any interruptions.
Yeah.
Come here.
Arcana looks at me and opens both her arms. Huh?
You said you wanted to be alone together.
I don't think I meant like this.
Isn't there something you wanted to do? Come on now.
I slowly walk toward Arcana. With every step I take, Arcana's body flinches slightly. As I stop right in front of her, Arcana looks up at me with anxious eyes. Slowly, I hold her in my arms. Are you sulking again? The tension slowly drains from Arcana's stiff body.
Otherwise, this all may end at any moment. Hey.
Arcana pulls away slightly and looks up at me. Yes?
Can I be selfish? Just one more time.
Are you sure this is gonna be the last time?
Mm-hmm. For today, at least.
For today, at least. Okay, what is it?
There's something I really want to try. Something I can only do in moments like this. And...
Arcana takes a deep breath and grabs the sleeves of my shirt.
This isn't directed at you. It's just something that girl has been wanting to say to that boy. So don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Got it?
Her ideal school life. Or the characters in her ideal school life. Which is basically just her and me. Okay.
Just until the festival is over. And our time at this school comes to an end. Would you go out with me?
Huh? Arcana's hands gripping my clothes are trembling. Why are you so nervous?
How can I not be nervous? I'm opening up to you about how I feel.
But you said it's only while we're at school.
Still, it's nerve-wracking. What if you reject me?
I wouldn't do that.
So? Are you going to go out with me or not?
Arcana speaks irritably, but her hands are still shaking. I slowly wrap my hands around hers. Arcana's expression brightens. Yes, I will. Arcana tightly grips my hand as if she'll never let go. She shrugs her shoulders with a smug expression.
I mean, I do want the three of us to hang out, including Amy. But youth is something that only happens once. But still, I get to date who I like. And I get to keep being alone with you. So I'm super happy.
I mean...
Okay. Enough of me being selfish.
Arcana nestles into my arms.
I meant what I said earlier. I was being sincere, but it's not the complete truth.
What does that mean?
I do feel a small pang of regret. But that doesn't change how happy I am in this moment. So, I don't have to wait for the right moment to hold your hand anymore. Right?
Yes.
And I can hug you anytime too?
That might be a bit much, don't you think?
You're right. Then...
Arcana carefully leans into me.
how about when we're alone? Like we are now.
I pull Arcana into my arms. That's fine.
In that case, I don't have much of a choice. We'll just have to keep finding time alone together. After school, during lunch breaks, even during festival prep. Everything.
Are you sure that's okay?
Yes. Because I don't want to wake up from this.
2x2 love, Arcana, normal ending 1. Tarot deck. Here, a present for you. It's the first tarot deck I ever bought. It helped me get through the hardest and loneliest time in my life, but now, I don't think I really need it anymore. Outstanding student ID. My once empty student days are slowly being filled with friendships, joyful youth and love. As an outstanding student, I will continue to study while making as many memories as possible up through the very end. Cute camera, lunch break and club exploration. Okay, that's where I get it from. Alright, what choice did I make to not let me get this? Alright. Ask her what she wants to do, okay. I should have done that then instead. Okay. Take out the note Arcana gave me earlier. Arcana? Yeah? While we're eating, let's go through this together. The list of things you want to do. Just a moment. Arcana rummages through her bag. I've also got this and this and this. A crystal ball, tarot cards, a camera, a knitting set, various books, a pair of glasses. Wait a moment, are those cat ears? Anyway, Arcana lines up all sorts of items on the desk. I think this covered everything we might need. What should we start with? Are you having a hard time choosing? Don't worry, I'll explain them all in detail. That way, you can pick what sounds good to you. But why are you taking this so seriously? Arcana's long-winded explanation lasts all the way until lunch break is over. I'm so distracted I can't even tell what I'm putting in my mouth. But at least Arcana seems happy. Hey, are you listening? Yeah. Liar. You were spacing out. Arcana raises her camera and takes a photo. A camera? Yeah, I bought it recently. Come to think of it, you like taking photos, right? Yep. It's not really a hobby or anything, but it's fun. Ah. Arcana takes out a camera that looks just like the one she's holding. Here. You're giving it to me? Without a word, Arcana looks at me and strikes a pose. Yeah, I'm giving it to you. So, let's make lots of good memories together. After school. Anyway, well, let's go check out the clubs. Boy, I even have a chance to think it over, Arcana drags me in. Okay. Cute camera. Isn't this cute? I love the design. I put a lot of thought into which camera to get. And I like this one the best. Huh? You're asking what features it has? I don't really know. Pero. Okay, the choice here leads to student privity also, which will be another time. But I think all I have left is just... wait. I don't have the picture of everyone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go with the photography club. Were you interested in photography too, anybody? I'm starting to get into it. Arcana gave me a camera as a gift before. I take out the camera Arcana gave me from my bag. And... so, photography club it is. You'll join too, right, Amy? Oh sure, sounds fun. Somehow it feels like Arcana wants Amy to join more than Amy does herself. But I decide not to mention anything. Then go ahead and write your name here. Now holds out the application form. You can be the club president, Amy will. As for the advisor, I'll put down Miss Privity for now. I'm the club president? Yep. Have you told Miss Privity about any of this? Not yet. Why? Because you need to ask the teacher before you make them the advisor. So we write our names on the club application form. While Amy writes her name last, Arcana fidgets with my hand. Anyway, well, thank you for indulging me every time. I'm the best, aren't I? You say that makes me not want to admit it. By the way, Yeah? Yes? What about the library? Oh! Photography Club S3. And so we officially form our very own photography club. Let's go here today. Is this the new park that just opened? Yeah, the flowers are in full bloom right now, so it's supposed to be really pretty. I already packed us lunch, so we can go right now. What about taking photos? Of course we'll take them while we're there. We're killing two birds with one stone. Ooh, that came out nice. Really? Let me see. Does it look good? That's the perfect shot. Arcana hands me back the camera. In the photo, she's sitting by the cafe window, gazing outside with a wistful look in her eyes. It feels a bit staged. You don't usually make that kind of expression. That's because I'm a student right now. Normally, I'm a cold, ruthless professional. An ice queen, just so you know. I can't imagine it. Yeah, me neither. It's too much work. You should have done it earlier instead of putting it off. Yeah, but you're gonna say you're having too much fun at school, aren't you? You must have said that 10 times already. More like 20, I'd say. You guys are mean. Here. I feed the pouting Arcana some chocolate. And her expression immediately softens. That's why I'm helping you. Let's finish up quickly. Okay. Thanks, both of you. For something that's supposed to be a photography club, it feels more like we're just enjoying school life. Huh? Arcana aims her camera at me and presses the shutter. Her eyes widen when she looks at the screen. Wow, no way! Amy, look at this! Arcana shows Amy the camera. Wow. How insane is that? What is it? Show me. Nope. Arcana playfully hides the camera behind her back. Come on, what is it? It's better if you didn't see it, Anime Wolf. Why? I've been studying photography lately. Just like in paintings, they say a photographer's emotions and perspective. They're captured in the photos they take. And it's abundantly clear this one is filled with affect. Kinda hurriedly covers Amy's mouth. Speaking of which, why don't we go on a photo taking trip? What about work? We're all done. After breaking free from Arcana, Amy scans the task. Oh, we really are. Well, since it's getting a bit late today, why don't we take some photos around the school? Ooh, sure. Cherry blossoms on campus will make for a great background. I'll take a photo for you. You two stand together. Arcana steps in front of me and leans her back against my chest. You always do this when we take pictures together. Yeah, I like it. It feels reassuring somehow. Anyway, well, don't stand there. Don't stand there like a statue. Move closer to her. Or strike a pose. Wrap my arms around Arcana. I lean forward slightly, hugging Arcana and resting my head on her shoulder. Arcana stiffens for a moment, then looks up at me and grins. Okay, keep that pose. Amy's turning into a real professional photographer. Yeah, she's way more into it than I expected. That's it. Keep talking while looking at each other like that. She's telling us to keep talking? What should we talk about? What should we eat for dinner? What do you want to eat? Whatever you want. What kind of answer is that? Then let's have pasta. I'll make it. What are you two talking about? Arcana was looking at you with such lovey-dovey eyes. Nothing special. We were just talking about what to eat for dinner. After continuing the shoot for a while, Amy. Arcana waves toward Amy. Yeah? Let's take a picture of the three of us. A proper one. Something we can treasure forever. I don't really like being photographed. Oh, come on. Arcana links an arm with Amy and pulls her over. Then she links arms with me on her other side. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. How are you even going to take the photo like this? Oh, right. Arcana quickly sets the camera on a tripod and hurries back. Okay, good to go. I don't even need to look at Amy to know what her expression is. I feel the same way, Amy. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay guys, smile. Bright and youthful, okay? I get bright, but what does youthful even mean? I doubt she knows either. How did you know? Camera light flashes, signaling the photo is about to be taken. Yeah! At that moment, Arcana pokes Amy in the side. Ah! This is youth. This is youth. Yeah. Stop, that tickles. Of course it does. I'm tickling you on purpose. Yeah. Arcana's fingers suddenly dig into my side while I'm not paying attention. You won't be spared either, enemy wolf. Yeah. Please. No, this actually hurts. Soon after. After Amy leaves first, Arcana and I take a short walk around the campus before sitting on a bench. Ah, that was fun. We should take photos at school more often. Yeah, they turned out pretty well. Right? School is so pretty and it has such a youthful vibe. Arcana looks around. The anime wall? Not the only one having fun, right? You weren't uncomfortable being around Amy, were you? Did it look like I was? No, not at all. I just wanted to hear you say it. Seeing you enjoy yourself makes me happy too. Really? Arcana looks toward the field, swinging her legs as she sits on the bench. I see. So as long as I'm happy, you're happy, right? What's gotten into you? Because I'm happy. Arcana turns slightly toward me. Because what you just said makes me happy. Very, very happy. I feel amazing. Anime wolf? Yes? Somehow, I've gotten used to hearing her call my name. Arcana leans against my shoulder in what's now a familiar motion, and Arcana lifts her head and looks up at me. Thank you, Anime Wolf. Her face contains an expression unlike any I've seen before. It's a mixture of various emotions. Joy, sadness, gratitude, regret, and for being a part of my dream. Arcana's voice, sweet and ethereal, seems to melt into the spring breeze. Photo of the three of us. I'm going to add this to my list of things I value the most. Of course, at the top of my list is, well, who do you think? Okay, now I can do the true ending. Yeah, I want you to be able to do what you want. I take out the photo of the three of us took together the other day with Amy. Our youth. I take out the photo the three of us took together the other day with Amy. Arcana, Amy, and I. We're all smiling brightly and happily. I want you to be able to do what you want.
Why?
Because I think that would make you happier.
Then what about you? It's a bit awkward saying this out loud, but don't you want to be alone with me a little longer?
Honestly, I do feel that way, but I don't know. I just want to for some reason.
I see.
Arcana swings her legs cheerfully as she sits on the bench.
You know, you probably don't know this, but I was really happy to come to this school. And you probably don't know how I felt when I found out you were coming too.
How did you feel?
I cried.
What?
Just kidding. Why would I cry if I'm happy? I should smile.
Tears of joy. Arcana cups my cheek with her
But-
hand.
You know, when I was told that my memories of my time here don't have to be erased, I cried.
Oh, that's awesome. So she'll always remember.
Because I couldn't believe it. The memories I made here with you. I get to keep them. Forever.
I can see why this is the true
And I
ending
couldn't
now.
believe my ears. Ever since I transferred here, it feels like I've been living in a dream.
It's not a dream.
You sure about that?
Arcana playfully pinches my
This
cheek.
kind of unbelievable luck, I guess you'd call it. Everything I wished for all my life is finally happening. If this isn't a dream, what else would you call it? It's a dream I never want to wake up from.
Arcana removes her hand from my cheek. She places both hands on the bench and looks up at the sky.
Hey, want to try answering a quiz?
What's the question?
First question. The fresh, lively, cute student Arcana is currently happier than anyone else in the world. But there's one thing, just one, that she regrets. More precisely, there's one thing she really, really wants to do. But she's too embarrassed to say it out loud. What could it be?
I recall the very first item of Arcana's list of things she wanted to do. Part that had been erased. And in this situation, the answer is painfully obvious. To have a boyfriend.
Correct! If this were reality, I would have said to become someone's wife, but since this is all a dream,
Arcana takes a deep breath, then looks straight at me with a gentle smile.
I've liked you for a long time.
Oh, okay, I like this art. I think this is thumbnail material. So, yeah.
Will you go out with me?
Am I allowed to turn you down? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this again to say, am I allowed to turn you down?
I knew I'd succeed.
Oh?
Yeah, I was certain even before I finished asking. I was certain you'd accept.
Maybe I should have played it hard to get for a bit.
You want to see me desperately cling on to you, is that it? Is that your thing?
Is that your thing? Arcana chuckles and naturally leans into my arms. I comfortably wrap my arms around her.
Now I can do it.
Do what?
There's another version of that list I gave you before. I can finally do what's on it now.
I think I know what it is. Arcana pulls away slightly and carefully looks up at
The
me.
thing at the top of that very list.
Arcana slowly wraps her arms around my neck.
Wanna guess what it is?
I think I've got a good idea.
Okay. Arcana!
Amy ruined it. I think we were about to kiss and then Amy ruined it.
Thanks to you, everything worked out. Ah!
Oh.
Sorry. I'll come back later.
Oh, she realized what happened. Why are you laughing?
Moments like this feel very youthful too, so of course I like it.
Ah, youth. I suppose so. It does feel awfully cinematic.
Right? Someone barging in and ruining things at the most critical moment. But, you know, I'm not the type to give up after a minor setback like that.
As our lips touch, I can feel Arcana trembling. A spring breeze blows through the courtyard. After a few moments, Arcana slowly pulls away.
I did it!
Seeing Arcana smiling brightly despite her embarrassment, I suddenly feel a bit mischievous. Is there anything else? Now that we've got a chance, should we just go ahead and do whatever we can?
Want me to tell you a secret?
Okay. What is it? Arcana stands up from her seat. A playful voice reaches my ear.
You know, on the other version of my list, items 1 through 10, they're actually all the same.
Huh? It wouldn't be long before Amy, unable to wait any longer, drags us to a nearby cafe to start planning the festival. But for now, Arcana and I stand in the school courtyard as petals fall around us, simply letting them drift down on us. 2x2 level Arcana, true ending 1. Photo of just the two of us. Hey, take a look at this picture of us. Amy took it. It turned out really well, right? Look at that expression on my face. I look so happy. Okay. Arcana. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Okay. Okay. Hey? Hehe. This is a warm-up, so try doing this. Like this, What is it? Oh. Still, you need to stretch. You really want me to stretch that badly? What? Arcana laughs and plops down onto the floor. She presses down the hems of her skirt and spreads her legs. She splits her legs to about 70 degrees. Wow, that's gotta be a new record. It's almost 90 degrees, right? After finishing warm-ups with Arcana, who is stiff enough to put a log to shame. Okay. Okay. I still didn't get it though. Oh well, maybe, no, yeah, maybe you get it from the Privity route then. Okay. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's gotta be from the Privity route. Okay. Alright, let's do the bad ending here. Hide in the closet. Quickly jump into the still open closet and shut the door. Just shutting the door, I can hear the sound of the front door opening. Hey! Oh, hey, you're back early. Yeah. Amy? If you don't mind, do you want to go for a walk with me? Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired today. Right. I didn't have gym class after all. Amy's footsteps are getting closer to the closet. Huh? What are you trying to do? I'm going to change. Oh, then... I hear Arcana's hurried footsteps, but... Closet door opens. I meet Amy's eyes. Ah! Bad 03. Bad 03. The end of youth. At the sound of the scream, the quiet dormitory begins to stir.
What was that scream? Maybe we should report it, just in case. What's going on?
Oh, Miss Privity. Did you hear that too? That sudden scream? Huh?
Stop right there, you pervert!
No, wait, it's all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? What sort of misunderstanding could explain why you're hiding in the closet of a girl's dorm room?
Amy, please! It's really not what you think! It is all my...
I run down the hallway while getting smacked on the back by Amy. And the dorm room doors start opening one by one.
Huh?
Fortunately, familiar faces emerge one by one.
Teach? What are you doing?
Hey, you! Grab him! This pervert was hiding inside our closet!
I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. At that moment, the door right in front of me opens. Click.
Oh, what's with all the racket?
Not Ray. Ray comes out together with Naru. Yeah! I trip over her. Okay, trip over Naru number 1, or was it number 2? Anyway, I trip over one of the Narus and tumble down the hallway. I finally come to a stop lying flat on my back in the hallway. My head is spinning, I need to pull myself together, then either run or come up with a reasonable excuse. Huh? When I witness the sight that unfolds before me, I find myself frozen in panic. Paralysis I have never experienced on any battlefield or on the surface. I blink my eyes rapidly, but nothing changes. Then that means this is reality. No, everyone's expressions seem to have gotten even darker. Hi. It hits me the moment Amy's scream rings in my ears again. Oh, let me guess. Yeah, it's classic anime trope where you fall into the girl's boobs. The one thing I've been looking forward to, my youth and my school life, is officially over from this moment on. Okay, maybe not. Bad ending, number 3, the end of you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, wouldn't we focus better if we sat separately? Honestly, not that interested in class, I just wanted to sit next to you and chat. If you're serious about the lesson, well, we can't help it. Guess I'll have to try my luck with Amy then. Everyone takes a seat. And then the students start gathering around me. Oh, teacher, looks like we're classmates now. Does that mean we can call you by your name now? Might be kind of awkward. I want to keep calling you teacher. Everyone, it's time for class. Back to your seats. That's just how the first day always is. You hang out, chat with the new students, and get to know each other. That's true, but if you all crowd around just one person like that, it might make them uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable, teacher? No, look at her face. Like, you're not feeling uncomfortable, are you, teacher? No, I'm fine. No, I won't stand for this chaos. Everyone back to your seats. Sheesh, Miss Privity is way too strict. Indeed. Thanks for the safe, Privity. And the excited chatter quiets down. Alright then. Let's begin the first lesson. You haven't... Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the... Okay, so that's student privity route. Okay. Alright. And what's this one over here? How do I get to over here then? Oh well. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there didn't seem to be that many here. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. We'll read these and then I guess we'll call it night. I'll end up doing story 2 next time, most likely, which will probably be Wednesday. As she drowsily looked up at me, her smile slowly widening, I felt something indescribable. Oh yeah, I'm missing a couple of images because, yeah, I did start Arcana. I started like Arcana on my first playthrough, but then I shifted to Privity. She bumped her knees yet again. What kind of dreams is she having that always make her jump? After claiming she was ready, Arcana promptly proceeded to change the subject. By now though, I've grown used to this side of her. Arcana changed into her pajamas and got into the bed I had been hiding in. I can practically still feel her warmth and smell her scent. I think I finally understand what she meant when, half asleep, she whispered, "I'm dreaming." You have to believe me, it wasn't on purpose. When Arcana told me how she feels and asked me to go out with her, she didn't seem nervous at all. Are my feelings really that obvious? As flower petals fluttered through the air, we were too focused on each other to notice them landing on us. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna redo this. Oh, never mind. Okay. I just have to go through the whole thing.
Why? Then what about you? It's a bit awkward saying this out. Don't you want to be... You know, you probably... But... And you... I cried. Just kidding. Why would I... But... When I was... Because I get to keep... Ever... It feels like I've been... You sure? This kind of unbelievable... Everything I wish... If this... It's a dream... Hey, want to try... First, the fresh, but there's one more but what could it be? Correct. If this... I've liked you for a long time. Will you go out with me?
Am I allowed to turn you down?
Nope. You have to be my boyfriend.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of asking me out?
If I said, you, go out with me, or, ha ha ha, I'm going to claim you as my boyfriend, it wouldn't be cute at all.
I like her reaction during this.
It wouldn't exactly feel like young love either.
Yeah, true. That's true.
You see?
Arcana smiles softly and naturally leans into my arm. Comfortably wrap my arms around her.
Now I can do it.
Okay. So that'll be the end of this. So next video will be I think I'll do teacher not teacher privity, student privity. Or should I do teacher arcana? Who knows? We'll decide. But yeah, next video will be one of those two routes, and then I'll do story 2. And so yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I stream on twitch.tv/animewolf17 if you ever want to watch these live, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.